Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis and you know the drill by now. Turn on notifications for WrestleTalk on your YouTube app to get these videos first, because I'll be replying to as many comments as I can in the first 15 minutes of these episodes going live. Well, it's the notification squad. It's a big bad notification squad tonight. Yeah. Yesterday's episode of Impact Wrestling had Bobby Lashley defeat Josh Barnett to retain his World Heavyweight Championship. And we saw the last TNA appearances for the Broken Hardys, Drew Galloway and Jade. But the real news was happening in the non-pre-taped version of the Impact Zone, i.e. the live real-time version. The episode broadcast last night was the final installment from TNA's January tapings. From next Thursday onwards, Jeff Jarrett's new regime, and by new I mean the regime from about 5 years ago, will kickstart their era on television, an era that started filming last night. Because this is about yet to be broadcast footage, spoiler warning for the next month or so of Impact Wrestling. First up, the biggest one. Former WWE champion Alberto Del Rio made his TNA debut at the TV tapings, going by his non-WWE name Alberto El Patron. Mr. Jacob Cohen on Twitter covered this live from the Impact Zone, reporting that Bruce Pritchard said because there's no one left in the promotion that can defeat champion Bobby Lashley, here's Alberto El Patron. The two had a match later on, which Alberto won, becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion on his first night. The manner in which he won the title, however, appears to be mired in overbooked controversy, with 2 ref bumps and a disputed finish. Not like Alberto cared, because he left with the belt anyway. Despite reporting that talks between Del Rio and TNA had fallen through, PW Insider are now saying Alberto has signed full-time with the promotion and will be receiving a massive push. Apparently this was only confirmed in the last few days, and the site hints that TNA reached back out to Alberto following the losses of Drew Galloway and the Hardys. PW Insider also reports that Alberto's real-life girlfriend, the currently injured WWE star Paige, was backstage for the TV tapings. For everyone getting excited, there is practically, to quote Vince McMahon, no chance in hell WWE will let her also turn up for the promotion. Not only is she still under contract, but Rock the Dwayne Johnson and WWE Studios are currently producing a film based on her life. That said, she is only one wellness policy violation away from being released. While Paige turning up in TNA would be an interesting swerve, I'm far more interested about the possibility that Ricardo Rodriguez might be Alberto's personal ring announcer again. Double J, get him on the phone. In other TNA news, ODB returned to the company. Rachel Ellering, the daughter of current Authors of Pain manager Paul Ellering, made her debut, and Magnus will reportedly be turning up in the Impact Zone in the next few days. And after several weeks of Twitter controversy, at one point allegedly telling a fan to shoot yourself, Josh Matthews might be getting phased out of Impact's commentary team. Jeremy Borash was unveiled as the newest addition to the booth, where he got in a heated argument with Matthews. Josh boasted about how he learnt the trade from Jim Ross, to which Borash replied, "I'm good friends with JR and he thinks you suck." That, to me, sounds like TNA are foreshadowing Jim Ross also joining the commentary team, especially coupled with JR's tweet later that night. Good luck to all my friends working in Orlando for Impact Wrestling. Expecting many changes, including, perhaps, a different soundtrack. The different soundtrack hopefully being an iconic southern accent screaming, "Good God Almighty." Matthews could then very effectively transition into a heel manager role. In an in-ring promo, Pritchard said their mission is to make the promotion great again, and that the initials TNA are dead. Impact Wrestling will officially be the only name used going forward. Impact Wrestling unveiled their new non-TNA, non-Giant Bird logo when announcing their new UK television deal with Spike TV. After coming so close to shutting down several times last year, this could provide a much-needed new start for TNA. I mean Impact Wrestling. That's probably going to take a while, and I'll probably still call Alberto El Patron Alberto Del Rio. Find out the whole story of why the Hardys left TNA, that was back when I could still call it TNA, and catch up with the other WrestleTalk videos by clicking the videos to the left and subscribe. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.